I'm going to make a texture tutorial, like just making basic texture stuff in Dark Souls 3 for armors, shields, weapons, whatever you want to do. That's going to be what this is. It's just going to be a simple tutorial for that. Like if you wanted to, let me go and do my game real quick, just so I could give you an example of what that might look like. So I made a chest plate, and it was just completely, it was just messing around, honestly. And I got the shield, and I was like, you know what, we're going to do a shield. So, that is the wrong hand, obviously. Okay, so I made this knight helmet. It's just pure red. I can zoom in a little bit so you can see it. You could put different designs, whatever you want on this. I just put a whole shade thing over it, which made it look red. But anywho, we're gonna do this. What the flip, dude? There we go. We're gonna do the shield today. So as you can see, it's just all. It has some etchings on it. Metal surrounding it, whatever. If we take a look at the back part of it, it's gonna look like that, right? It has the leather straps. It even has that weird rag thing in the back. You kind of want to look at your thing before you're gonna model it, so that you can see what you're gonna be dealing with. So let's go take a look. First thing we need to do is we need to have these things. Okay, we need to have actually 4 things. I need to go get the 4th one now, just so you guys. It's gonna be in the description. Let me go to Dark Souls 3. UXM. UXM is actually gonna be on Sekiro because I think the guy who made it moved it. I might be wrong. We'll see. Yeah, he moved it. So these 4 things from the top left, somewhat to the right, is the stuff we're going to need. This is UXM, okay? When you get UXM, you're going to drag it into your Dark Souls 3 folder. The reason you do this is because you need to unpack your game files. So we're going to go to that right now. That is not Dark Souls 3. This is. Okay, notice that I have UXM in here, first of all. If you click this, when you throw it in here, of course, excuse me, you're going to have this. You're going to unpack your whole game, okay? And that's going to cause all this stuff to show up. These are the game folder, file things, whatever you want to call them. This is the stuff we need. Specifically, we need parts for making our textures, okay? So that's what UXM does. You're just going to drag it into your game folder and run that, run your, what the hell is it called? You're just going to run the unpack button. It should do God's work for you, okay? So that's that. Next, you have paint.net. We're going to need this to actually edit the shield that we're going to do today, right? So we'll do that. You could draw, you can put gradients over it. Gradients are like, imagine a square or whatever, and you have black at the top, white at the bottom. Eventually, they'll converge in the center. That's kind of what a gradient is, and you can make it as drastic as you want, whatever, different colors. Yabber is going to be used to unpack and repack our folders, right, and files and stuff when we go and do them. Because if I go to my thing right now, my game file, and I go to parts, all these DCX files, we don't even have access to them, okay? Can't open them in any way. We can't get into them unless we have Yabber. That's why we use Yabber, is to open them up, get in there, and then once we edit the stuff we need to edit in there, we close it all again using Yabber, right? So that's what that's for, okay? And we'll get there in a minute. So that's Yabber. You just download it. When you download it, it should look like this, right? You have this. Do not run the exe. Don't do that. Just chill, okay? Yapt. This is one we need as well. Yapt basically is going to let us find the code for whatever we need to find, right? So let's actually go do that. Since you have everything downloaded, hopefully, by now, pause it, right? Pause it right now. Go download the stuff in the description. I'm going to go and I'm going to open up Yapt, because we need to find the code for the knight shield. So you're gonna open it like this, and you're not gonna know what's going on. There's a bunch of stuff that you might not get. So go ahead and open, find your game file. Mine is data0 BDT, and to some people in my Discord that they thought, not my Discord, but a Discord that I'm in, they thought it was really weird that I had that. Usually it's going to be BND, I think. But double click that. Go ahead and go to edit, import names. Press yes. Okay, all this stuff's going to pop up, right? Go ahead and go down until you find equip param protector. Well, this is for armors, okay? We're actually working with a shield. So if anything, we go to equip param weapon, and we should be able to find a shield here. Yeah, look at all these weapons. Grew daggers, falchion, claymores, spears, banners, glaives, scythes, claws, whips, twin blades, shields. Genius, okay? Control F, look up knight shield. Hopefully we find it. That's a Lothric knight shield. And what do you know? Knight shield right here. This is the knight shield, okay? When we get to knight shield, notice, I want you to notice something. Let's just scroll up for a bit. Let's just scroll up until we find stuff, right? Look at all this stuff. Look at this right side over on this side. I know you can't see what I'm pointing. I don't know why I did that. This whole right side, right? Look at all these numbers. I'm gonna click random stuff. They're gonna change. The reason for this is because they all have different not abilities, but different IDs, the way they work, stuff like that. So let's go back down to our knight shield. If I can find it, it's right here. Okay, cool. Now, this is the information according to the knight shield. So let's go find the right thing we need to find. Let me see if I can find it. Equip model ID. This guy right here, equip model ID. We need that because this number correlates to what it is in here. Okay. See all these numbers? 7,000, 7,500, 8,900, 1,000, 1,050, right? Okay. So, because we're working with a shield, right? Notice that we found this in equip param weapon. Okay. If we go back to parts, you'll see stuff like this. AM. What else we got? BD, HD. You know, BD's FG. That's for face gen, I think, if I remember correctly. HD is head. That's where you're gonna do all your helmets. HR. Not a clue what that is. LG is leg. WP weapon. WP is weapon. And what do you know? We found our knight shield in weapon param, or weapon equip param weapon. So 2104, 2104. Let's go find it. What do you know? It is 2104. It's not here. Oh, I see. Gotcha. Reason I couldn't find it at the start is because there's weapons and then there's shields, I believe, if I remember correctly. So it should actually be here. There it is. There's two of them. Okay, so we found it. You're gonna look at those and be like, okay, why are there two, dude? Why are there two? There should only be one. There's one shield. Why are there two? One of them is the regular one. The other one's the invader one. Okay, this is for, I think, invasions and stuff like that. We'll do both, just in case. Just so we can keep it during an invasion, because you obviously would want that, right? So, what we're going to do is we are going to unpack these. Do you remember which thing unpacks them? You're right, it's Yabber. Here it is, right here, okay? So we take both of these files, select them both with... So how I do this is just for the not big PC people. Left click, control, holding control, click that one, okay? Now they're both selected. That's just simple PC stuff, you probably already know that. Hold and drag to Yabber exe. It'll say open with it. Perfect. Let's open, okay? Cool, that's done. Go all the way to the top and you'll see a few things open up. These two guys. Ignore everything else. You're not going to have these. That's just because I was doing those earlier. That's how I made the helmet and stuff. Helmet is head. Body is BD for the knight armor, right? So, we have these two now. Now you might be wondering, okay, cool. We opened them up. Let's go see what's inside. That's what we're going to do. We're going to do the invader one first, because why not? Parts, weapon. Okay, we've come to a roadblock. We don't know where to go next, because I'm not seeing any textures yet. Well, believe it or not, TPF is a texture file, so we can actually not open that way. We can drag it onto Yabber.exe and open it, and what do you know, a folder pops up. Voila. Cool, there's the shield. There's the shield textures. Isn't that neat? Okay, cool, so we're doing that. I personally like to organize my things, so I'm going to go to my textures file. You probably don't have this. You can make your own. Let's go to weapons, and let's make, shields are considered weapons, so let's just do knight shield. Okay, we're going to make 2 folders. One's going to be called invader. I just do this because I like to organize. So, the other one is non-invader, I guess we'd call it. Okay, we're doing invader first. So here we are. Okay, you might be wondering, we don't have the textures. Like, how the hell are you supposed to make a texture if we don't have them? If you noticed, I have this set up. These are just random knight medieval shit I found, okay? I'm gonna attempt to take one of these and slap it onto that shield. I don't know how it's gonna turn out. It could turn out garbage or it could turn out really cool. So let's go figure it out. Now you're also gonna be wondering, okay, well, you said we can write on stuff and all that. So how do we do that? Well, that's where paint.net comes in. So make sure you have that. I have it in here. So let's go open it up. Okay. Delete this plane. We don't need it. Okay. Now, we need to edit those texture files, right? So let's go edit them. Let's go find where they were. They're right here. We are going to literally take these and we're going to drag them in here. Open them up. Okay. That's done. Let's edit these bad boys. So, we remember what our shield looks like. So let's think about what we want to edit and what we don't want to edit. So let's open this up. This is probably just for shiny stuff, to make it shine a little bit. To be honest, I don't really know what effect this has on it. Whatever. These guys look like those leather straps that kind of cross in the back of our shield. This is probably, I'm trying to get a better look because it's kind of glary from the sun and coming from some random window. This just makes it look like metal stuff. We're going to leave the leather stuff alone. We're also going to leave the back of the shield alone. I know that this is probably the back. All of this is back stuff, except for this, it looks like, maybe. So this here seems to be the front. This here seems to be the front. So if anything, we could just tweak the front and leave it, I suppose. I'm not familiar with these tools. So in that regard, I have no idea what the hell I'm doing, but we'll figure it out. Why not? So let's see what we got here. This is gonna not turn out the way I really need it to, but whatevs. So I selected that area, right? We're gonna make it black, okay? We're gonna make it black. This is a really bad way of doing it. Like I said, I don't really know how to use this tool. I don't know how to use this stuff. So if anything, I'll just get my zooming in and I'll zoom into specific parts and literally just get this paintbrush and pray that I make it look nice. From here, they're not going to be able to see any notable differences, so it's whatever. Just fill this in. We're trying to get all the gray, pretty much. This is probably a terrible representation of what you should do. But like I said, I don't really know what else I would do, so let me just kind of maybe speed this part up until I make this entire shield black, and you'll know why we do that in a second. Okay, so I got that done. I still probably have to do this one too. The reason I made that all black is because what I want to do now is I want to go ahead and get our picture. And I want to drag it, hopefully, I don't know if I can drag it in here. File. Let's make a new layer. Let me save this or copy image, and then maybe I could paste it in here somewhere. Edit, paste. Is larger than the what do you want to do? Let's keep canvas size. Okay, so okay, let's zoom out. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay, let's scale them down. Perfect. So this is still working the way I need it to work. Okay, perfect. So we're chilling. Let's go ahead and throw this guy on there. So now that you'll see that it is like that, right? Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I am going to get my pen tool again, and I was originally gonna do black on the outside, and I guess I could make this black as well. You know what, let's do black. It might look interesting. Cool, that looks awesome. So we'll do that. Oh, that did it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna do my own thing, I guess, make it kind of interesting. I think that looks pretty awesome, if you ask me. So there we go. Let's go like this, exit out. That looks sick. I like it. Okay. Now what we have to do is, that was just one image, right? So if anything, we might have to do this one as well. Maybe I could just erase it. We could try erasing it. Maybe that'll solve all my problems. Let's just erase it. Let's just maybe act like it never existed. And who knows what'll happen. It could work, maybe not. I don't know. Well, I guess we'll have to see. It could completely bug out and ruin everything, or it could work. So let me get a better view, because the glare. Because I really want to see what I'm doing here. I'm just gonna take off the entire part where it is making those little edit things. So maybe that, just all that. I really don't know what that's gonna do. Once again, I haven't done a lot of this stuff, so we could take it off of this as well. Once again, I do not know what this is gonna do, but whatever. Okay, I think we're ready to go. Okay, this is a very important part. So we go File, Save. Okay. If you save this sometimes, you'll have to change it to DDS, but it's already DDS. So we're chilling. Make sure Generate Bitmaps is on. I think that one's good. Okay, this is what I expected to happen. You have to click here and you have to go to DDS. Okay. And now we save. Override, yes. Generate bitmaps, okay. Flatten. File, save. I guess, yes. See, that's the problem, I don't know. I don't really know what that did. Anyways, those are saved. So let's go check our folder and see if we have what we want in here. The answer is yes. We do have what we want in here. It's actually perfect. It's actually exactly what I wanted. This could be a big problem because notice that the entire page thing is extended because we put that image in there. That could completely change everything. If that becomes a problem, we'll change it. If anything, I should actually probably change it right now. Let's go change it right now because I'm afraid it'll break stuff and I really don't want it to. 500 of each. Genius. We fucking fixed it, guys. Let's go. I mean, I guess that's the best it's gonna fit, so whatever. It has a little white on the sides, but whatever. Okay, we fixed it. So let's go like this, generate bitmaps. We're good. Okay, look at this now. See, perfect. We literally fixed it. Let's go. Next, we actually do the hard part of all this. So, we have these files, right? These are the invader ones. Remember that. So what I'm gonna do is I am going to go to the same file I just closed. Done. Armors, default knight set. Weapons, knight default shield. Invader. Okay, these are the invader ones. I am going to copy these and I'm going to paste them in here. Okay. What I'm also going to do is I'm going to go back to parts. Remember the second file? We have to open this guy up too. So let's go do that. He's not open yet. Where's the Yabber? It's right here. Okay. Take this TPF, drag it onto our Yabber exe, and it should open it, right? Here we go. Now, 3 more. What are we going to do, man? We just edited through. You have to redo it? Not necessarily. That's why I made this. Is because we have them right here. So let's go here. Let's rename this guy to... Actually, let's not do that. These are the invader ones. We actually need to copy these. This is all just organizing, so ignore what I'm doing. This is non-invader. Paste. Okay, these are the ones that we saved to a random file, right? So let's go rename these. What we're gonna do is we're gonna 2 backspaces, enter. We're just gonna take that I and underscore. So let's do that. Okay, that's a problem. I just Control Z'd to save my ass. Thank God. So now we have these. Okay, let's take them and let's copy them into here. You'll see that wants to replace. Perfect. Let's replace them. And you'll see that our stuff's back. There we go. Get rid of that. Okay, now we have to do some more hard stuff. Kind of hard stuff. It's kind of easy once you get the hang of it. Let's go to parts. Okay. Let's go back into Invader and let's go here. This folder has been unpacked from here. Therefore, let's take it, drag it onto Yabber, and now we've repacked it. It makes the dot back. Perfect. Okay, let's go back a little bit more, a little bit more. So we have this guy, okay? He's repacked a little bit. We still have to do a little more. Let's go on to the next file. Come here, do the same thing. Take this TPF that we edited, make a dot back, or yeah, a dot back by doing the Yabber thing. Go back to parts. Now we need to take both of these folders. Okay, make sure that the WP2104, perfect. Take them, and now we're gonna repack the whole thing again. And that's what we did. I actually think we just fucked ourselves over. No, we're chilling. Yeah, we're good. Oh, I almost had a heart attack. Okay, theoretically, we should be able to go into the game and see our shield. Ooh, I'm so scared. I really hope I did this right. If I did, I'm a genius. This is my first time hopefully not messing up. Yo! Dude! Okay, we didn't do too bad. We didn't do too bad. We still have to do some edits, because you could see it's very, what do you call it? Crude, I guess. It's not the greatest, it's not well done incredibly or anything, okay? The back of it doesn't look half bad. The front of it doesn't look half bad. Okay, we just need to get that black paint more around, basically, to cover more, and there you go. So you might be wondering, okay, how do I do that? Well, you would have to go back, unpack the files again, take only this guy, only this one file, right? Open him up, paint around a little more to do the black, and eventually you'll have a shield that is all black, has those red dots coming around. Notice that the other side of the red dots don't even show. It's probably because they're too far out. It's just a little bit of trial and error. But for the most part, we did a pretty good job. It wasn't perfect. I've never done a night shield before, but I'm pretty proud of this. Because this is my very first one that I've done. So if I hit someone with this, theoretically, it should, like, one-shot. Shield to death, baby. Let's go. I'm a genius. Hey! Come at me. Oh! I blocked it. That was the coolest thing I've ever seen. So now you can play the game with your own custom shield and just kill everything. Isn't that amazing? Watch this. Isn't that nice? Oh god. See, this is how you do basic modding. I'm actually very happy this worked. Can I do a drop attack? Okay, definitely not. Anyways, I gotta end this tutorial. Hopefully you guys learned something about Yabber, Yapt, UXM to unpack your files. I know I didn't go into super heavy detail on all that crap, but hopefully you had a better understanding of what to do and stuff like that. Anyways, I'll put the downloads for everything in the description, like I said. I'm actually very proud of myself for actually doing that. I'm surprised I did it. Anywho. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. See you later.